does not mean that it's not a man and cannot be used by or influenced by the enemy or usher in. Whether we like it or not, we can act like we shocked, like, oh my God, they're ushering in the beast system. Duh. The Bible says this is going to happen. And man is going to participate in building it, because both God's spirit and Satan's spirit is illegal in the earth realm. It has to take a man to either do good or to do the bidding of the devil. And it's going to happen. He just gave us time. He gave us time. A window of time before it is full throttle. Listen up, lovebirds. They saying it. I'm not. Okay? Let me blow it up. Y'all will be able to hear it over here.
But it's okay, hang on. But I thought at one time
you right back.
You had a dozen or maybe 25. You had the House Freedom Caucus plus others that are saying, hey, we don't support any possibility of having a central bank digital currency. A lot more are concerned about things in the Genius Act overall, but they're prepared to, say, we'll let that go forward. But they're adamant about the central bank digital currency. Where are all the other dozen, 20, 24 people that were with you?
They remain concerned. Don't get me wrong. My colleagues remain. I'm not in the Freedom Caucus, so I'm going to lay that out right there. My colleagues remain concerned about a central bank digital currency. As a matter of fact, that was expressed as a concern by Republicans in every meeting that I was in. But yet there was no massive effort on a large scale to stop a central bank digital currency. It's just this. They were saying, we've got to deliver. The president wants this passed. We didn't even know about the Genius Act until Monday, but they're saying we have to have this passed. He wants a signing ceremony on Friday. He wants this done. And they're willing to push it forward without guaranteeing and passing on the front end. My demand is, let's do this on the front end. Let's stop the central bank digital currency first, and then let's pass this stuff. But no one is willing to do that. They were willing to make deals that I don't believe will hold, because we were told all week, Steve, by everyone, that a ban on CBDC, central bank digital currency, will not pass in the Senate. There are not 60 votes for that. So by Johnson putting it in the NDAA and saying this is our effort to get it to pass, it doesn't mean that it's going to pass in the Senate. They're going to gut it out. We watched them do that with the BBB. They're going to do it with Clarity, the other Bitcoin, the market regulatory bill that will pass today. They do this all the time, and the House constantly gets jammed. And here's one thing that really makes me angry, Steve. This was a closed rule. Johnson did not allow us to make amendments to the Genius Act, to make an amendment to put a ban on CBDC in the Genius Act. We were told, you don't have a right to amendments. You don't get to do your legislative process anymore. You just have to vote on it. And they forced it through, making what I think is a fake deal. And I wish the Freedom Caucus had held, but they didn't. They want to work and they want to pass the president's agenda, and I do too. But I'm not willing to go along with the pathway to a central bank digital currency in a cashless society where none of us can control our money. Because I don't trust the government, and no one else should trust the government. And just because this administration is committed to that doesn't mean that a future administration will not lock down our bank accounts if we are not doing and saying what they want us to do. We've already been there. That was the past 4 years. I don't want to ever go back to that. And I don't want that future for my children, Steve. And so I am upset today. I'm adamantly no to this. And I wish I had more Republicans standing with me.
Dr. T, do you get the watch time if I share this in a post on YouTube? I was today years old when I realized I could share on YouTube. I created a post with your link. I should, yeah, please do so. I should. I always ask to share because I think everybody needs to know this, okay? We don't have time to be out here playing games. I told you I wasn't going to be here long. I just wanted to share these things with you guys, the whole universal income. There's so many other receipts. Let me see if there's a couple other that I can actually go over with you guys so you can just see the mess, because it really is a mess right now. A lot of things that are being implemented. Remember, what we are seeing and what we are witnessing right now is what's going to affect us in the future. Okay? That's what this is all about. They've been telling the stories. They've been telling the stories in movies. I shared that on the last slide. If you guys go look up the movie Her, it was a movie. Just go type in on YouTube Her trailer. It's a movie that came out in 2013 about a man in 2025 who had a divorce and got with a whole AI woman and fell in love with an AI woman. This is where we're headed, okay? And this is not the way that God wants his children to be ensnared into a system that will keep them locked out of eternity with him. The devil is a liar, and we must do something to preserve us from that. I want to put on the screen before I begin to tell y'all, because like I said, this ain't a fear message, it's a real message. And one thing about with Donald Trump and this law is I went and researched that they have 6 months to come up with how this is all going to work. The centralized banking digital, the stable coin. I just read today how much money him and his entire family is invested into this cryptocurrency, billions of dollars. So it is a thing, okay? The banks are even preparing us for this, that there is a digital dollarization and there ain't nothing that we literally can do about it from here on out, okay? Because it is what it is. Now, the alternative to that is there are a lot of states that are now accepting gold and silver as legal tender. I've shared that in a video with y'all. Let me see if I can find those real quick. I will share with them again if it doesn't take me a long time to get to them. I share so much stuff with y'all. It'd be way at the bottom of the barrel, but let me see if I can pull it up, okay? The problem is if they are accepting crypto coin and they are accepting gold and silver, neither of which either of us have, okay? I'm including myself because I'm not above the law, even though I got silver. I'm going to show you on the screen. I got silver and gold and land, okay? And I'm trying to put y'all on too. That's it. I'm trying to show y'all how to get it real fast. If y'all got 6 months to implement this, then we got 6 months to get on our JLB, okay? Where are you at? Where are you at? Let's see. Hopefully I can find y'all real quick. Let me see if this is it. Who am I to deny what the Lord can do? I'm going to start off by showing this, right? It costs $4,000 for us to get an ounce of gold. $4,000. That's how much dollars mean nothing. It costs us $4,000. Okay? For an ounce of gold, y'all. If we had to go work for this, it would take us quite a while. Trying to pay bills and still, provide our basic necessities and buy gold. And gold is at $4,000 an ounce. It's like $3,800, almost $4,000. Okay, but I want to show you now that. Let me see where I can find this at. Let me see if this is it. This is where they really trying to take us to, okay? While we're here, I'm going to show y'all that. There will be universal high income. Elon Musk predicts with 80% certainty that none of us will have jobs, but Bill Gates say it's too soon to release this. But this was just at the beginning of July. There is an absolute certainty, 80% certainty that we will be on universal basic income. Their words, not mine, okay? Let me go ahead and find what I'm looking for real quick. I want to say it's somewhere up in here, I think. Yeah. So y'all know they stopped printing the pennies. I'm going to show y'all something. They stopped printing the pennies, okay? Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo quietly planning new digital dollar after U.S. penny set to disappear. Plus how much cash was lost through penny production last year, okay? Quietly, let me go. I'm going the wrong way. Quietly, as they stop making this penny, Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo is planning a new digital dollar. This is just to let y'all know. Treasury advances Trump plan to stop minting the penny. Okay, you will no longer be able to print pennies. Why? Because it costs $3 bills to print 1 cent. That's how messed up our money is. Okay. This is all right here about the Republicans and the Democrats, how much money they actually got from the government as government officials. $763 billion that they were able to get forgiven. Okay. These are the people on the list, how much money they got, where they come from. These are representatives. When I tell you the wealth transfer was taken, the wealth transfer was taken, period. A Treasury spokesperson said the agency had placed its final order of penny blanks this month. This was 2 months ago. And that the U.S. Mint would continue manufacturing pennies until that supply ran out. They said by the end of 2025, there will not be no more pennies in rotation. Meanwhile, there are 11 states around the country that right now, currently as we speak, and I bet you we didn't know this unless we went and found it, okay, that currently allow gold and silver as legal tender. Louisiana, Texas, South Carolina, West Virginia. Petriani said he wants to add Florida to that list. So it's going to be digital, or it's going to be silver or gold, the currency that God gave us from the beginning that can never be toppled or trumped by anything that they create. Okay? It just shows us how much the penny costs to make. Let me go back over here to the gold. Talk about Nancy Pelosi, how they received $28 million in COVID money. The banks are considering the option of a joint digital dollar per payments. It will be operated through a stablecoin. This is the very thing Donald Trump just approved. Notably, it's a form of cryptocurrency that's tied to the traditional currency, which in this case would be the US dollar. Okay? Still talking about the penny. So these are the states. While the exact number may fluctuate as new legislation is passed, the movement is gaining traction across many states. States that have been actively involved: Tennessee, Mississippi, Kentucky, Hawaii, New Jersey. Additionally, states like Utah, Wyoming, and Oklahoma have taken further steps by recognizing gold and silver as their legal tender. This is what you can go and buy McDonald's right now with gold. Okay? Right now. 42 states have removed taxes from the purchase of gold and silver. This is a big thing that they don't want a lot of us paying attention to. But here's the problem. If y'all move into digital currency and gold and silver as legal tender, none of which we own. And when I say we, because I'm not above anybody, but we hypothetically did what we gonna do. Didn't that sign just say the rest of us will die? Y'all making big moves with the money y'all stole from us. Make that make sense. Y'all took money from us. Okay? We can see clearly. Let me share the screen right here. Go through some of these receipts. Because now I'm about to share with you how I can help. And how we can help each other. During this, U.S. corporate profits experienced significant growth, reaching historic levels across various industries. Surge in corporate profits, overall profit growth, corporate profits in the U.S. soared from approximately $2.81 trillion in 2021 to $4.0 trillion by the end of 2024. These people got so rich. So rich. Oh, yeah, let me share that too, because that was a video of them talking. Hold on, let me turn this.
Gold or silver coins to pay bills. He says it's a way for people to have financial independence from the federal government. Most of us are used to paying for things.
Hold on.
The governor signed a bill in Apopka allowing people to use gold or silver coins to pay bills. He says it's a way for people to have financial independence from the federal government.
Most of us are used to paying for things with our debit or credit card or using cash. But today I was there when Governor signed a bill to make it legal to use gold and silver for payment.
Gold's gone up big time.
Right now, gold is about $3,000 an ounce. I mean, are you talking about going to McDonald's and paying for your hamburger with
100%? Absolutely. You can pay for your McDonald's hamburger using a debit card. So people will have gold and silver on deposit in a Florida approved depository. They'll issue a debit card. And if I spend a certain amount of gold out of my account to buy my McDonald's hamburger, McDonald's will either get US dollars, which they can, or they'll get gold.
I met Isaac, who was buying a slushy machine for his small business, who was very enthusiastic about using gold. Will you be okay with people paying you in gold?
Oh, yeah. That's just, like I said, it's better than money sometimes.
This authorized money services business like check cashers or PayPal to transmit and accept payment in gold and silver. That means these precious metals can start functioning like real currency again, not just investment vehicles for the wealthy.
Okay. So if that is the case, which it is, let me make sure I didn't miss nothing else. No. Let me make sure I didn't miss nothing else. We ain't even gonna get on the Chinese, okay? That it came up. The FBI is now warning that the water is potentially at risk because a rich Chinese billionaire came and bought up a lot of land and a water manufacturer, after they were caught sneaking chemicals and bioweapons in here that will harm people. Okay? That's what you see. It was just caught in June, smuggling stuff that they put in the water and in the dirt to contaminate the crops, to cause liver damage and all kind of sickness in humans, and to unalive the animals. Okay? This was 3 of them, and this happened in June the 9th. This was another one, snuck in some worms. Okay? This one snuck in some fungus right here. Okay? And now they buying up all of this land, all of this stuff, right? Let me go and show y'all. Show y'all that too. Is it this one? Okay, I think it's this one. Hold on. On top of this, let me just pull, since it's up, Americans could see their credit scores fall through the floor soon. Medical debt, college loans, buy now, pay later plans are coming to your credit reports. And one expert is calling it a perfect storm. Not even on top of the 200 points your score going to drop if you owe a student loan. They didn't pause all income-based repayment plans. That's breaking news today, y'all. These people, this is the perfect setup for catastrophe. Okay. On top of farewell to full retirement, millions of retirees will see 19% cuts in their Social Security benefits. There is already a countdown going on. They're going to put Social Security out of service. I'm telling y'all, that universal basic income is coming to a city, state near you. Let me see what else in here I want to share. Hold on one second. Okay. Crypto payment is the next big category for Coinbase. Coinbase shares hit an all-time high. They are setting the stage, babes. They are setting the stage. Let me find where that man at. They say the Chinese is, right? Chinese buyers lead foreign U.S. home purchases. So we finna start renting from them. A surge of international buyers, mainly from China, have picked up homes in the U.S. over the past year as U.S. households continue to face mounting challenges in the market. We can't buy homes. We can't stay in them. They get in foreclosed. We can't pay the insurance. People are having buyer's remorse. The number of existing homes purchased by foreign buyers from April 2024 to March 2025 increased for the first time since 2017, according to a recent report from the National Association of Realtors. The reports highlight that Chinese buyers represented the largest portion of foreign investors in terms of total spending and transaction volume, purchasing $13.7 billion worth of existing homes, an 83% increase from the prior year. That is a significant uptick from the $7.5 billion worth of purchases in the prior year. These buyers also have the highest average purchasing price at $1.2 million, with the majority of purchases being concentrated in states with hefty price tags. For instance, about 36% of Chinese buyers purchase a property in California, while 9% purchase a property in New York. They are buying up these houses. Where are we going to stay at? Not only that, they didn't bought up. I think I shared it in here. If not, I will go and share it from Google. Okay. Prepare now. FBI reports your water is under attack. Chinese attacks U.S. water supply. FBI's urgent warning has been all over the news. Chinese hackers are coming for the water supply in your hometown, because if you ever want to cripple a nation, stop its money. Do you know how dangerous that'll be? Let me go over here to Google real quick, let y'all see 2 more articles, and then I'm going to share with y'all why it's time to move, why procrastination will cost you, could even cost you your life, could cost you your freedom, could cost you your children, your future, the whole 9 yards, okay? Chinese billionaire buys water, I'm going to just type in water. China's richest man buying water supply of New Hampshire town sparks an alarm. Okay? China's largest beverage company, No Food Springs, has bought a site in Nashua, New Hampshire, next to the Pennachuck water system. Why? This has caused alarm among locals and politicians, who say most people in Nashua are unaware of the sale. And now the FBI is warning that we could be under attack. Then Chinese buy land near military bases. Okay. Concerns exist regarding Chinese companies and individuals purchasing land near U.S. military bases due to potential national security risks. While some argue these purchases could be used for espionage or sabotage, others point to legitimate business operations. Legislation and regulatory changes are being considered to address these concerns and potentially restrict such purchases. Now, here's another cause for concern. Y'all buying our water? Y'all buying up all of our dang on houses? Y'all buying up land near military bases? Y'all buying up farmland to control the water. When you buy farmland, comes with a water well. They done bought farmland next to 19 U.S. military bases. 19. I wonder why. This won't be glitching, but I just want y'all to see real quick, okay? They done bought land, farmland, where they can plant and do all of this. Next to 19 U.S. military bases, an alarming threat to national security. These are the same ones manufacture all that fentanyl that it came in here and killed 300 plus military-aged men and women from the ages of 13 to 43. Y'all tracking? Plus, they smuggling in bioweapons on top of the fentanyl. Plus, they buying up our water, they buying up our housing, they buying up land near military bases. And then the government. Bet you many don't know about this. Like gold and oil, water is a commodity, and it happens to be rather scarce nowadays. No, it's not. Where the hell they get that from? Investors can gain exposure to the commodity through brokers who offer water indexes, mutual funds, and exchange traded funds. So as with any other scarcity, the water shortage creates investment opportunities. Water is being sold and traded on the stock market. 7 best water stocks to buy. Water is now being traded as a commodity amid fear. This came out in 2021. Water has joined gold, oil, and other commodities that are traded on Wall Street as worries about the uncertainty of its availability in the future arises. Big problems, y'all. Big problems. Nevertheless, we're going to talk about solutions because God is good. If you hearken and you listen and you heed what God is saying, you'll be quite all right. Because he ain't never lost a battle. Now, if you outside of him trying to move and do your own thing, then I don't even believe in luck, but good luck. Okay? Live your life up to the fullest. Because you just never know. I have some opportunities that I want to go over with y'all. These are opportunities that I am doing. And I am going to pull up my receipts because I got a lot of them. Okay? If you want help, you can get help. If you want help, you can get help. Okay? Let's see where we're going to start at right now. I'm going to start here. Let me share this. If you have the ability to get on the right side of AI and make you some money, and I'm not talking about no slave wages, y'all, okay? I'm talking about make something like this, okay? In 7 days, Would you? Let me know in the chat. In the last 7 days, $59,731 has come in from digital products, never leaving your house. If you have the ability to do that, would you? Okay, we're going to start there first. If you have the ability to do that, would you? Let me come on down over here, somewhere else. If you had the ability to make $10,000 every month, would you? Okay? If you had the ability to make $10,000 every month, would you? Yes or no? You could never do this with a job. Digital products, okay? That's May. That's June. I think I'm going backwards here. That's March. You're about to see $80,000 in the last 7 months. So we got March, we got May, we got June, we got April. Okay? We got February. We got January. And still loading for July. Huh? I have an interview tomorrow for slave wages. I don't have income yet. So if I get an offer, I think I'm going to have to take it. Sadly, I fear I will end up like your January 19th friend. I rebuke that in the mighty name of Yeshua HaMashiach. I rebuke that in Jesus' name. Okay? You will not end up like that. And if God is leading you to take that job, then by all means necessary. But if he is not, and it's going to require you in your age to go and trade your time for money, it's not. I share with y'all, literally, how you can start making money, sister. Literally. I shared with y'all the other day, and I'll come back to this, but I just want to share this screen right here. This screen right here. I went up here, and I just want y'all to see real quick, okay? I went up here. Give me 5 original and engaging interactive ebooks with titles, title ideas inspired by current Amazon and Etsy bestsellers. They gave me 5. Fix your finances, blah, 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 okay? And then, hold on, y'all. Hold on. We do not play these top games up in here. Oh, no. Satan, the Lord. No. This devil thought he was going to roam the floor. The devil is a liar. Now you had to go. This is a big old Texan demon. My bad, y'all. I don't do bugs. And I will hop off. Ooh, give me the EBGBs. I don't do bugs, okay? At 58, it's going to require time for money with weekends, holidays, on call. I'm working on the workshop lessons. Just no income yet. Sister, open your mouth. What you got for sale? Put it in the chat, okay? What you got for sale? This is how easy y'all can make money. It took me literally, I did this in an hour just to demonstrate. It wouldn't take me an hour, okay? Literally, it gave me the title of the books. I told it, that I wanted to write a highly engaging and entertaining 15 to 20,000 word ebook on self-worth. Okay. And then I went on ahead and made it do some deep research. And after it did some deep research, it came up with the whole entire book. Okay. Chapter, structures, the whole 9 yards. 20,000 word book done in, it took about 5 minutes. Okay. Took about 5 minutes. Okay. To do all of this. Here's my whole entire book. And then when it got through making my whole entire book, that it went and did this deep research so it can make me a bestseller book. Still just going through the whole book. This is a 20,000 word book, probably about 100 pages. Then I told it, go ahead and create me a bold, flat style book cover. Okay. I didn't like the one it created me. I said, no, I want it realistic. And that's the one it created me. So now I have a book cover and a book. Okay. Then I told it, give me the table of contents so I can add that into the book. And it did that. And then I said, look, I want a back cover. That's the back cover of the book. I didn't have to go no graphic school, none. I got the front cover, the middle, the meat, and the back cover. Okay. And then I said, give me a mock-up that I can sell. Give me some mock-ups. This is what it gave me. How the book gonna look as a mock-up. I could tell it, give me 5 different. Then I told it, go make me a video so I can sell my book. Give me the script so I can go sell my book, right? So now it created the whole book for me in under an hour. I did not have to create the design. I didn't have to write not a jot or a tittle. And then I told it, create me a video script so I can sell my book. Because I need to start making some money right now. I don't have time to wait. So it did exactly that. And I am going to share with you what it created. Okay? This ain't my face. This ain't me. This is my AI influencer who's going to sell my book.
It's okay to take care of you, sis. You've poured into everybody else. It's your turn. Grab your copy of Rewrite, Reclaim, Rise, and start rewriting your story. It's okay to...
Period. All I got to do is put a link, upload that to Amazon, upload my text, upload my book cover front and back, and in 48 hours, I will have a live link on Amazon. Now, all I got to do is add me some text. Grab your copy right here and share this video. That's it. I had to create several of them, okay?
The world is waiting to hear your story. Join books, bestsellers, and stages with Dr. Tawana. Use your words to create wealth. The world.
Okay? So now, I mean, it ain't never been this easy to make money. If God sends you that way, by all means necessary, that's the way that He's going to send you. But never on my watch will you ever end up like that unless you absolutely choose to do so. Never. Okay? There's too many tools and things we can be out here doing to get money. If gold is $3,000, $4,000 an ounce, and we can just sell 30 of these books at $97, we got $3,000 to go buy some gold. Something we didn't even have to create. It was just an idea that we turned into a whole book. It don't even got to be an ebook. It can be a PDF. Okay? It can be a PDF. Let me go pull this up real quick, show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Where you at, Gamma? Hold on. Where are you at, Gamma? Here you go. All right. Okay, so it don't even gotta be a ebook. It can literally be a PDF. And I don't got to create that either. Right over here. It creates it for me. Okay? Everything that I need. Everything that I need. Interactive. They can click it, swipe it, whole 9 yards. Okay? How to make $10,000 a month using AI. Step-by-step play. People will pay me $27 for that. I'll spend $10 to $15 a day on some ads. I put 10 to 15 in. I get $100 out. I go back, put 30 in, keep the 70. I get $200 out. I come back and put in, I go and put in $70. I keep the 130. So now I got 200 to the side and I got money in the machine and they're selling it for me. Okay. Don't ever sit around me on my watch and say you can't make no money. I always show y'all how to. Let me go back to Facebook. Just had to tell my sister that if God told you to go do that, I'm all for it, sister. Okay. I understand people are having a hard time, but if you really take the time to do what you're being instructed to do and do it, I don't care. I would share with everybody. I don't care who it is. I'm sharing. Everybody is getting this. Buy this for $7. It didn't cost me nothing to make it. Buy it for $5. I don't care if I got to sell it. I got a friend who sells her stuff for $5 and it adds up in major ways. It adds up. She got 1,000 people don't mind spending a cup of joe, a Burger King croissant sandwich on something that is educational that may help them get to their next level. Okay? How many of y'all think this is me? Huh? Because it's not. It's my AI twin. This is my AI twin. She sells everything for me. Where I don't got to show up. I just make money in my sleep. Y'all don't ever come around here. Don't ever come around here. Y'all know I'm going to check that negativity every time. It's something that just rouses my spirit. It rattles me, literally. You can't come and tell me, Because I already know the possibilities. Get back to my receipts. Okay, when you hungry and you desperate, then you will do exactly what you need to do. You will do exactly what you need to do. Okay? And if I didn't have no money, let me show y'all what I'll do. How many of y'all can give me a love seed tonight? For real, for real. I'm not even capping. I'm not even using this as an example. How many of y'all care enough or come over here and eat from my tree that will give me an offering right now? Let me know in the chat. I ain't gonna be mad if it ain't nobody. But how many of you guys? How many of you guys will give me some type of donation? I'm asking. And I'm gonna wait for y'all to answer me. How many of y'all can I get something from? I'm always giving, so now I need to receive. How many of you guys? I have a situation that I need to, take care of. How many of you guys could give $5 to my need? How many of y'all could sow into me tonight? Anybody? I'm gonna wait for y'all to do that while I go back and pull up my receipts because I got them for y'all. Opportunities I have, I'm not gonna take no more than about 15, 20 minutes. This is what's gonna help put you in position. Okay? Anything that I teach you, you can take it and do it same day. Anything that I sell you, you can take it and sell it the same day. My goal is for you to make money. Don't sit on anything that I give you. because that is procrastination. And that is how you end up like my friend. She kept putting it off till she couldn't. That was the moral of that story. You put off what you can do today. I gave you the gift. That's why today is called a present. It's a gift. Yeah, that's what the problem is, sister. These people want help. And if you get out of yourself trying to figure out, well, no, I don't. Listen, do some deep research for me right now. See what the top problem is. Oh, top problem is making money online. Okay, cool. Well, I need you to create me a guide, a template, a community, a workbook, or something. That's a sad shame. I got all these people in the chat and I can't even get no money from y'all. For real, for real? I was not playing when I asked that. As many people as I serve, Lord, I might need to go rethink some stuff. I am serious. Y'all always come over here and eat on my table, my plate, for the free 99. I can't, Lord, see, this is the reason why. To be honest with y'all, I'll tell y'all a real life story. The reason why I do ministry, don't get me wrong, but the real reason I just totally got out of full-time ministry and started my businesses because of this type of behavior. I would be on lives and phone calls and Zoom calls for hours, pouring everything into vipers, people who never intended to pour back into me. That's a cold game. I'm glad I asked that today so I can reevaluate. The devil is a liar. Y'all gonna have to pay me big time in real life. If I couldn't come to y'all as a sister, I don't care if you had $3. I should have been able to get $1. And say the Lord rebukes you in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That's evil as hell. That's the reason why I got out of full-time ministry. Straight up. The number one reason that I got out of full-time ministry. And trust me, I don't need anything from y'all. I just wanted to see. I've been pouring on this platform for 15 years. And to have people around me that would not even, yeah, for sure, you can get it. I see you, God. You are talking today in real life. Shout out to my two sisters that said, yeah. Salute to y'all. May the Lord run you over. What you don't have is not enough anyway. And we don't even know the principle, okay? That I don't need anything from you. But there is a principle. When you give to others, it will be given to you. Pressed down, good measure, running over, shall man pour into your bosom. That was a straight up divine play to see if you would obey. Because your little is just a little in your hands, but it's a lot in the master hands. And if we can't take and share with people that are really in need, you will never have your needs met. We can have a whole Bible sermon about that. I can show you line upon line, precept upon precept. When you ignore the cries of the poor or the people struggling, God says your very cries will be ignored. Straight up. I just wanted to demonstrate to Asinine, if you got the right people in your corner, sister, it don't matter what you're going through. These ain't the right people over here. Do not. Okay? Don't be like Dr. T and have people that just hang around for the free 99. That's why they can never get anything. Okay? What you sow into is what you get out. If you are not sowing into others, nobody will ever sow into you. If you are not investing into other people's programs and investing into yourself, nobody will ever invest into you, nor will they ever invest into your program. It's a spiritual principle I learned a very long time ago, okay? in real life. But I wanted to show you that no matter, and that was an embarrassment. It really was. Shout out to the 2 or 3 of y'all. But that was really an embarrassment. And I'm not too proud to say that. That if people get in need, we can't even go to each other. That was the moral of the story. That you don't have to go back to a place that you don't want to go to at 58 years of age, especially when we have people, and especially when we have a God that says, love them like you love yourself. Terrible example. Charged to my head, not to my heart. Let me stick to the script, okay? But there is people that will buy your stuff if you go and put it together, sister. Bump ass and people. They'll give to people out here calling children racial slurs. They'll give to people who didn't win and unalive people. This is the world we live in, y'all. This is the real reason why we need to have a community of like-minded believers, because, baby, if we ever get hungry, they will go buy Beyonce's draws before they buy you a hamburger. That's just facts. Y'all gonna have to pay me. I ain't hooking y'all up at all. You gonna have to pay me. Okay? Straight up. You have to pay me what I want to be paid. Or you're not gonna be able to do nothing but watch me. And that's cool too. Because your watches equal views. And them views equals paychecks from Facebook and TikTok and everything else. I will never give y'all. I thank God for that. Because sometimes we need to see that. I'm not mad at a single soul. It's a lesson learned. I'm not mad at a single soul. Love you the same, babe. If you was hungry, I would feed you. If you was thirsty, I would give you something to drink. If you was naked, I would clothe you. But I will not give you no discounts and no hand-ups. I will not do that. Because literally with my own eyes, I'm more shocked and disappointed than anything. And like I said, I don't need your money. I just wanted to see if, okay, what I go out here and do, I pour into others if I ever needed a need. Or an example for my sister that you don't have to go back into bondage because you have the strength of brothers and sisters if you open up your mouth. And that was a horrible example. To know that it's this many people watching me. I'm going to let you see how many views I get on Facebook, how many views I get on YouTube. Terrible. Nevertheless, let's move it. Let's move it. What do I got for y'all? And I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm like, do I even want to? Ooh, I'm feeling some kind of way. I ain't going to be fake. I'll never be fake until y'all. I'm going to do what you say, God, because you said, nevertheless, not your will be done. Not my will be done, but let your will be done. So I'm going to let your will be done and offer these opportunities to your people. Yes, sir. My eyes is wide open, Jesus. So as you see on the screen, I'll just start with that. There's opportunities for you to literally make 5 to 6 figures. I say 6 figures. So 6 figures ain't hard to make, especially on a faceless YouTube. This is my AI assistant. She does all my content for me. She sells my stuff for me on a faceless channel that I will not give to y'all because I don't want everybody. This is just for business, okay? I want everybody over here following me. There's a lot of platforms. I will not tell y'all where I'm at. And I understand why. God didn't release me to tell people where I'm at. But this is my AI assistant, Dr. T, my AI twin that sells my products and services for me. And has her own YouTube channel, okay? And TikTok. It took me a long time to get 100,000 subscribers on TikTok. Took Sister Girl 5 days to get 10,000 subscribers on TikTok. Literally. Brand new from scratch channel, okay? I will show you how to set this all up. I will show you how to create your AI avatar, whether it's of yourself or somebody else. Create the digital products that your AI avatar will sell. How to get brand deals. Put Nike on your AI avatar. Put Prada on your AI avatar. Have your AI avatar drinking Hennessy or whatever you do. Not me. Okay? I'm not enticing or encouraging sin. Whatever you people do, your AI avatar can do it. And they will give you brand deals. $2,200 for a brand deal for you to just say, yes, baby, this is the bomb. If you ain't got one, get you one. Okay? They have $2,200 brand deals. You can charge up to $7,500 for commercial usage if they want to use that video you created for a whole entire year. Okay? I have apps where you can go and post your AI avatar and make money just from posting. Okay? I'm going to give you all the works. Sponsorships, how you can get monetized with super chats, how you can actually create your community with Patreon, which is a subsidiary of YouTube. I'm going to show you how to get your watch hours, how to get into monetization, how to set up your AdSense, how to run ads to your AI avatar, how to use other people's content to go viral. I'm going to give you the works, okay? So last time, it's a 4-week, okay, boot camp is what it is. Every week I will drop the sauce. You go do it, and then it just all goes together. Within 30 days, you will have you a 6-figure AI avatar brand, okay? And I'm going to give you a list to brand deals that you can say, hey, my AI avatar will advertise your clothes, will advertise your drinking water, and get you a brand deal because I'm going to give you the access to the brand deals, to the sponsors, to the links, to the connects that'll get you paid, okay? It is $297 for 4 weeks boot camps. That's all it would take for you to get generated revenue. And you can already start doing some of the things to start getting your watch hours and start getting your subscribers before you even hit the 30 days, okay? So I have that. It's $297. You will have you a 6-figure YouTube AI avatar, or you can do Instagram theme pages, a faceless Instagram or AI avatar Instagram or YouTube. You can do both if you like, okay? Me, starting out, focus on one, master that, then you can go rinse, wash, and repeat everywhere else. You can do it on Facebook. You can start one on Instagram. Start it on TikTok, okay? Start it on TikTok. Before TikTok go down in September and change to somebody else, you ought to get you a big bag over there on TikTok. They pay really, really well to post content. And what you can do is take one piece of content and put it on all 4 platforms and get into monetization with them all. That is the name of the game, okay? Coloring book workshop I've shared with you guys, and I will share on the screen right here, right now, how coloring books will make you 6 figures. This is a 6-figure side hustle to create coloring books. It ain't just for kids. They have stress relief coloring books. They have entrepreneurial coloring books. Okay. They have braid. I showed y'all. They have where you can do braiding, hair braiding, showcase your hair braiding styles, techniques. Let me pull it up here so you can see. Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. And just for those who, I told y'all, like, I started this collection way back in 2020 with my silver, okay? Now have 2 of these fully filled with precious metals, okay? Gold bars, have that as well. Also have land. Everything that I'm telling you, I done did it, okay? Know where you can go buy you some land, okay? 60 acres of land, 20 acres of land, 40 acres of land. I can share with you where to go buy land for dirt cheap, brothers and sisters. 40 acres. Everybody got the Google link, okay? Same thing that I have done Same thing that I'm going to tell you to do. Okay. I have taught many people this. And the story that I was telling you about earlier, this is the sister who wrote her story. Okay. I'm not going to share the other sister. We was all in the same group. But since we right here, I'm just sharing with y'all some receipts. Okay. You can go have you 5.86 acres in Colorado. You ain't got to live there, but you can lease out your land. You can have people contracted out to the government to raise their cattle on your land. You can actually build something on your land. You can let your land sit there and it still appreciates and give you passive income. Okay. $7,000 for 5 acres. Like, I got that juice and that sauce. And if you don't know what you can build on your land, here is a diagram of actually what you can build on an acre of land. You can build 18 average size homes, 18 2,400 square foot homes. Baby, you can set yourself up for real wealth, for real life, okay? With just 1 acre of land. 1 acre of land, and you're selling or you're renting homes. You have 18 homes, 2,400 square feet, anywhere from a 3 to a 4 bedroom, going for $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And you got 18 of those on 1 acre. Go ahead and take you 2 more acres and reduplicate 18, 36. Now you got 46, 50. You got 54 units. You still got 2 units to live off of, make your own grocery store. Hey, y'all live here. Here's a grocery store y'all can shop at. Listen, there's so many things you can do, okay? As you can see, we went out and did the same thing, okay? Same thing I'm telling you, we went out and we did this same exact thing. And you can do this all making money from online. This how I did it. Make money online. It's the same way you can do it. Now, I was talking about the coloring books. Y'all want to make sure or make money, selling coloring books, making them, letting ChatGPT and Ideogram or somebody create you these 6-figure coloring books. They can be for children in the religious niche. They can be for those children who got ADHD or some type of learning disability or delay, how to express their feelings in a right way. Here's a book for children. You can make one for adults to help them calm their nerves and settle their anxiety, give them coloring. What is safe touches? Where people can and cannot touch you, and how to know the truth, okay? Where hip hop started. These are my children's books. I don't give them toys. For what? They break. I give them assets, and you should be too. I found land in mountains of Arizona. Yep, 20K. I'm going to see it in the next few weeks and decide for sure. It's seasonal and good soil for fruit. Yes. Another big thing that I have a website too. People like to come and camp on your land. They pay lots of money to have that nature outdoor experience. You don't even got to do nothing to your land. Take it to this website and put up how much of it is for rent. You can lease a part of my land for you and your family, at a campsite to come and camp or whatever the case may be, especially in Arizona, okay? I have this coloring book workshop where I'm going to show you how to create your coloring books, cover, inside, the prompts that you need, and how you can actually have this done in one day. It's a workshop. It's $97. If any of you guys would like to learn how to make or start and create generating 6 figures from a faceless YouTube, put a 1 in the chat. It's $297. Put a 2 in the chat if you say, I can invest $97 into myself that will make me money every single day. You can just sell one of these books for $45. Give them the book with reseller, right? Okay? You're in the coloring book workshop. Yep. Getting everybody together. Because when we go, we take off. Okay? You can literally sell one coloring book for $45 with resale rights. I'm going to sell it for $45 because you're going to resell it over and over and over and over again. You can do coloring book cookbooks. You can do all kinds of coloring books, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do them, okay? What niches is popular, what niches you can create coloring books in. You can create coloring books around relationships. You can create coloring books around anything, whatever is your thing. You can create a coloring book around it. It's $97, okay? I also want to mention this before I forget. If you change your mind, you start changing your mouth, the words that come out of your mouth. And when you change your mind and your mind think that you can either do it or you can't do it. Your mouth will confess what your mind is thinking. Therefore, you will have what either you believe you can do or what you can't do, okay? So what I'm doing for 30 days is I'm taking my time to show you how to change your mind, to change your mouth. And when you change that, you will definitely change your money. This is something that the Spirit of God said, I will back this, and I will guarantee that they will begin to see a change in their finances. They will begin to see a change in their mindset, how they think about certain things, how they act, who they hang around with. And then they will begin to see monetarily, okay, their finances shift, because it's a principle. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. A lot of y'all are living what you spoke years ago, months ago, weeks ago, whenever you spoke it. You are eating the fruit of your words. It says life and death is in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat the fruit thereof. So give me 30 days. You want to know what brings wealth and success into Dr. T's life? I'm going to let y'all in on a spiritual principle. I'm not even going to cap and be like, oh, you got to do this and that, you got to do this, implement. No, babe. No, you don't. I follow biblical principles, and I let him take the rest over. I do not speak nothing negative over me and my finances at all. I only speak declarations according to his word, because when I speak his word, I got to know his word first. And then I got to hide that in my heart, that I might not sin against it, so that when the enemy comes in, or bill collectors show up, or debt unexpected show up, or whatever the case may be, right? When that shows up, I can attack it with the word and then see the manifestation of what I spoke. It's $47 for that 30-day, I'm going to call it boot camp. It is a boot camp, but it's more so of an intimate resetting, a reshifting. We're going to change our mind. When we change our mind about the way that we think, it's not just about you coming and naming and claiming something. No, we're going to see real action and get real results. And we're going to spend 30 days every single day, okay, together implementing our words, choosing our words wisely, making sure we are declaring and decreeing what we are establishing. And we're going to see God put his super on our natural. It's $47 for the whole entire 30-day boot camp. If you would like that, put a 3 in the chat, okay? I want to make an interjection. If anybody is interested in anything that I'm offering, the information is always on the screen. It is first come, first serve basis. I don't work with everybody, but I do work with those who's willing to be worked with, okay? It's $47. Like I said, information is on the screen, but it is also in the description of this video. My Instagram cousins, it is not on the screen or in the description of this video. I don't even think they'll let me write a long description such as the one that I put on YouTube and Facebook. But whatever you are interested in, send me that DM. I will send you the information that is on the screen so you can see what it is, how to make a payment, include your email address, get access to it exactly, okay? Moving forward, Now, Mark Zuckerberg and a lot of these people are tearing down people's social media pages and groups. I tell my clients it's okay to gather people in a community style. And right now, that is the newest currency. Content and community is the newest currency. Y'all, it just is. Okay. I've shared with you guys how people are making $1 million a month with a community. I'll pull it up and show y'all again. Okay. Don't believe me, believe what you see. Let me come over here real quick. So I ain't got a lot of time. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bless myself. And I'm almost done. All right. So I want y'all to get y'all calculators or whatever y'all got to use so y'all can do this with me. Okay. This is school. It is a platform for community building. People get in here and win prizes for building their schools, communities, okay? I'm going to take this out and we're just going to discover some communities. There we go right there, okay? They even rank them by how many people they can get inside and, they the number one. They have a free mentorship or a free community. It's a brotherhood of scent. What they do is sell perfume on the inside. So you can come into this community, come in for the free 99, but we got something that you definitely gonna buy up in here, okay? This sister right here has 1,300 people wanting to learn calligraphy. Practically writing in cursive with a certain type of pen. Let's go ahead and count her pockets real quick so you don't think I'm just making up something. She does 5 figures every month. This is $9 a month. Period. All of these memberships are monthly. Okay? If it's free monthly. If it's paid monthly. All of these are monthly. So she got 1,300 people in her community and she's charging $9. She's doing $11,700, 5 figures every single month. You times that times 12. She's doing $140,400 every single year. She is in the 6-figure earner as a community, showing people how to learn modern calligraphy, fun and easy. And they're sisters. Okay? This gentleman called his group the Abu Crew. He helps people reclaim their health back, their body and their energy. They achieve fat loss or muscle building through using calisthenics. No weights. This was him before, and this is him after. And he got people convinced enough to say, I want you to teach me how to do what you did. He didn't go to school and get no degree for this. He did it in his own life, and he took a level, or he took an experience that he had for whatever reason. Maybe he wasn't happy. Maybe because he wasn't healthy, his mind wasn't happy. I don't know. I'm not in this group. But he's the number 3 group on this whole entire community. Platform, which means he won something. He won something for being number 3. He has 13,000 members. 13,000 members. And he charges $129 a month. He makes $1,677,000 every month. Communities are the new currency. And people are starting. This dude got 1,000 members teaching him how to play pickleball the virtual way. He has 1,400 members. He's charging $119 a month. This person is the Lady Change. This is about menopause and losing weight. She has 1,500 women in here. She charges $49 a month. Okay? Let's count her pockets. 1,500 women, $49 a month. $73,500. Okay? Myself have many communities. These are my communities. Okay? Over here. Don't tell me that I can go and make money. Don't ever tell me I can come and make money in a community and I don't make multiple communities to make money in. We are poor on purpose because we want to be. We want to go trade time for money. We addicted to our labor because we feel like if we're laboring for it, then it was rightfully earned. What if you can make $1 million a month? Start in a community. You can start a community about anything, spiritual warfare. Start a community, how to do Airbnb, how to fix your credit, how to, live life after you lost your spouse, how to live life after you lost your children, a group for bereaved parents, a group for bereaved widows. Doesn't matter. How to wait on a loved one that's incarcerated. Prison wives. My sister got prison wives. What about prison moms or prison dads? You can create a community. Now, you ain't trying to reach everybody. You're trying to reach the people that is attracted or assigned to you. And you can charge $10 to be in my community. And we all hang out. I'm going to stop giving my pearls to swine to people who come over here and leech and suck off of you and have me a community of like-minded people who don't mind paying me $5, $10, $25, $39, $97, $49, $17. It adds up. It adds up. If you would like, and I have a mentorship, okay? I'll show you how to do this. This is not just we set it up today. The foundation of it can be set up today. But to start getting people in there, there's a play. There's a handbook that you must follow. Start using automation to get people in there so you ain't got to do it manually. So you ain't got to be around saying, hey, come get in my community. No, how to use AI to attract people and get your community filled with paying people. And guess what? Once you got them in there, you never have to look for your people outside anymore. Whatever you sell, because you are the authority in that group. Whatever you sell, whenever you sell it, you create a community and create a cash flow cow from a community. I have that mentorship. It is $1,000. I'm not offering y'all no discounts ever again, especially after what y'all pulled here on tonight. But I will show you how to make you 5, 6, and even 7 figures if you like. And once you learn how to manage one, hire you a virtual assistant to run that one, then you can build multiple. This is how you build multiple streams of income. But something as little as having 100 people in there paying you $97, do the math. Okay? You got $10,000 every single month coming in with just 100 people paying you $97. And you getting to do what you love to do. Okay? Don't ever come around here and say money is a hard thing. The investment on this will be $5,000. Why? Because I'm going to guarantee you that we're going to fill your people up. Okay? We're going to fill your community up to at least make your investment back. We're going to get that thing filled up to paying clients to get your investment back. And then every month thereafter, that is your harvest. That is your return on your investment. That's your profit. I got my money back now. I'm in profit mode. So I have the community, how to build out 6-figure communities and how to monetize them, how to automate them, and how to use systems to grow them and scale them. I'm going to teach you all of that, okay? Guarantee you're going to get the people in your group. That is the guarantee. Or you get your money back. We're going to get the people in your group that's going to give you back your investment, or you get your money back, okay? So I have that. I also have the book, stages, and bestsellers. Now, let me go to the events. I'm going to save the book, stages, and bestsellers for last because the Lord really, 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 really has been putting that on my heart and my spirit. That's a way that God really wants to help a lot of people, that he has given a testimony that they have yet to share. to bring in the wealth. Your wealth is in your words. That's why you should be over there in that $47.30. Your wealth is in your words. You can turn your words into wealth. Sharing your story and how that builds credibility, how that builds authority, how that backs you, open up doors you would never, ever have imagined being open. We're going to come back to that. I have some done for you products, okay? Let me put this one out there too, because I have a done for you situation. Where you at? Burn me up, burn me up. Hold on, let me stop sharing. So y'all can get this done for you products, digital products. I believe it's about 8 of them on here for $97, okay? It's already done for you. I'm going to give you the whole thing. Done for you digital products. If you want to learn about business funding and credit ebook, here's the whole entire ebook. It's 84 pages long, babe. You can go sell this for $47. You can go sell it for $27. We don't walk over pennies to pick up dollars. This is something that you didn't even sell 4 of these at $27. You got your $97 back. And then you still got all these other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 done for you digital products. Now let's cover what they are. Business funding and credit ebook template. Everybody looking for money. There will not be a day that you will not make money with that because everybody looking for money. And a lot of people credit is messed up and about to be messed up. So now they got to revert to option B, which is to establish business credit, give them a new chance, give them a fresh chance, give them tax cuts. And that big old bill, all them tax cuts for business owners, small business owners and billionaires. Yeah, you might as well get you some, okay? Then you got faceless marketing on TikTok. Do you know how many people want to know what to do on TikTok? How to make money on TikTok? Here go the Done For You ebook. Social media content creation guide. There's people who have businesses that don't know what in the world to post. When to post it. When are the best times to post it? How to market it. What's the right wording to say? Gives you all of that, okay? If you want to learn how to use ChatGPT, here is 250 prompts that you and your audience or customers can use to grow your social media following. You want to know how to go viral? Here's the hacks. You want to know how to get people to follow you? Here's the hacks. You want to know what keywords, what hashtags to get people to purchase from you? Here is the prompts and here is the hacks, and ChatGPT will build it out for you. Okay? Fitness digital product. Now you just seen that man over there making $1 million in fitness space. I can show you $1 million in the credit space. But now you can actually create customizable 10-week fitness challenges plus a workbook for an individual. Hey, here's personalized for Tawana. This includes over 40 pages dedicated to a laid out fitness program. It includes section for meal prepping as well as 3 healthy recipes. You may add more. Additionally, there are 4 to 5 fitness workbook pages included. Okay, you get to buy this. $97 now, you got something to sell. You are without excuse. Mindset coaching, confidence coaching. This is for the coaches. It's over 20 pages already written to the niche of mindset, confidence, and entrepreneurship. So you see how you can sell this for $7 and then go up here and sell this one up here for $97. Okay, and then sell this one right here for $27. And then sell this one right here for $27. And then sell this one right here, $17. Okay? Come on down here. Sell this one for $7. Okay? Here's the meal prepping digital product and workbook. Sell this $27, $47 personalized. Skincare mask recipe ebook. Okay? This is 5 do-it-yourself masks that your customer audience can make at home. Skincare is big. Okay, so now you have an ebook, make your own recipes. Okay, coaching ebook templates for all uses. This is for coaches and consultants in any niche. Okay, All you do is add your headings, your content, update your colors, so you can give them social media posts and different things that they can go in and just literally click and modify, add their photo, whatever the case may be. Okay? Get out of debt. Personal Credit Mastery ebook. Excuse me. This includes 4 chapters on rebuilding your personal credit. You know how many people are suffering from bad credit? Here's something else you can sell for $27. Okay. Natural hair care workbook. Sell that for $17. Home buyer's guide. What to avoid. All of the hair business guide. How to start a hair business. Especially if you niche it down and say men or women that got alopecia. Okay. You can buy this done for you. It is already done for you. You don't got to do nothing but change the color or change the name on it if that's what you want to do. You can sell it as is. You can get access to this whole entire 12-13 done for you digital products for $97. Let me know if you want that in the chat. Okay? And y'all please don't be over here to watch and to monitor. No, we transacting over here. You got the truth of the matter, what's going on. Now you got solutions to get yourself out of it. If you are so impoverished that you can't afford to invest in yourself, then you have been doing life all the way wrong. And now that's even why it's even more so time for you to do something and get yourself together. If you have to pass over opportunities, if you cannot afford to get what you need when you want it, then there's a problem. Okay? And you have been living life and doing life the wrong way. Okay? We have the events. Okay, yeah, we have the 7-figure events in a weekend. Most people know that, and some people don't. Some people, I can't assume everybody knows, but I do 7-figure masterminds. I have masterminds on yachts, so I will get yachts in Miami, in Florida somewhere, and have a mastermind there. I also mastermind in the sky on a private jet. Okay. Also mastermind in Mexico at a resort. Also mastermind right here in the States at an attraction or a tourist city like Las Vegas, Los Angeles, New York, okay, Dallas. And this is a 7-figure play. I show you how to put together these events, how to host these events. If you want to create them for churches, if you want to create them for coaches or consultants that have events, if you want to start your own events, then this mentorship will show you how to run up 7 figures, step-by-step detail play, 7 figures on events. And you can either host the event or you can build the event behind the scene using a team. I'm not talking about you going to go use your labor to do any of this. I'm talking about you actually employing a team that you will pay not from your pocket, from theirs, using other people's money, okay? That is $1,000 as well. I will host with you, whether that is a virtual event or an in-person event, your very first event, okay? To make sure that you are comfortable, that you got sales, I will close on your event, okay? So that is a benefit of 7-figure events. Okay, this is how I get to the bag. Virtually or in person. Getting ready to have one in LA. In case you did not know. It's a good time to let you know. August 22nd, 23rd is going down in Los Angeles, California. We will be then headed to Las Vegas, and then we will make our way back towards, Mid-East, Midwest, Texas, back south, Miami, excuse me, Miami, those areas, okay? I only do the events because it allows me to go out and get what I need in a day or a weekend. And then I can turn around and go buy land. I can turn around and go buy gold. I can turn around and go invest big, heavily into silver. Okay. I can make bigger moves because the bag is bigger. And it just came from giving people an experience to be together. Like I told y'all, communities go down, so do these events. Okay. So I have a couple spots, 2 to be exact. I believe I have 3. If not 3, it's 2 for sure. Spots to allow you to learn how to create you $1 million from events. Okay. How I created millions of dollars. Okay. I've showed y'all receipts. I don't have to come here and make stuff up. I've showed you actual receipts. I showed you actual receipts, my bank statements, my personal information, how I've made $148,000 in a month. Okay. How I've done $100,000 in a day. Literally, how I made $1 million online. How I made $1 million doing events. Okay. Everything that I have done, and y'all gotta excuse me. I know you see me leaning to the side. One of these demonic mosquitoes, like this O positive, rich, royal, blessed blood, and bit me. And at a certain time, it just go to itching, and I gotta scratch it. So I almost scratched my meat off. I'm fully covered out here in Texas, okay? They probably trip off me because I'm originally from California. I don't appreciate getting bit up. So I have full clothes on in the summertime. Pants, they go all the way down to my ankles. Socks on like I'm dressed for the winter, just so I don't get bit. Y'all see this big old thing on my chin right here? That demon said, oh, you're going to cover up your feet and your hands so I can't bite your feet, and your hands will bite your face. Look at that. Bit me on my dang on face. Nothing safe out here with these bugs in Texas. They on crack. I'm convinced they on crack. They out for blood out here. Got me over here itching. You know, like I done went to the methadone clinic or something. No pun intended to nobody. It's just a joke. Don't get offended. But that's what it got me itching like over here. Nevertheless, we're having that event. We have general admission for that event for you to be able to come and participate. It is called Kingdom Currency. Baby, it's time to rise up and take territory. So it's business and spiritual. It's where the word of God and wealth get married together. They come together and have a baby. Okay. If I'm telling you, if you struggle with infertility, struggle with poverty, struggle with any type of oppression, oppressive spirits, depression, can't have, a long-term relationship, you want to be there in that building, okay? Everybody in there is going up, straight up, for real, for real. That's all I'm going to say. Anybody that has been to any in-person events, whenever the Lord calls for these, and I tell y'all, God's going to show up like never before. He always shows up like never before, okay? And we have that going on. We do have a VIP. If you want to come and experience a VIP style, you will be able to stay at a mansion for the whole entire weekend. Your food will be catered, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Your transportation will be provided to and from the event. You will have VIP seating. You will have lunch with the speakers. You got the whole 9 yards, okay? You just get hooked up. And we only have 12 spaces on that. Right now, it is $2,500 to take advantage of the VIP. Like I said, everything is paid for, and that's what the finances is used for. There's no profit for us in that. We pay for the house where you're going to stay in a secure, gated, rich environment. You're going to have the wealth experience, to have your transportation catered to you, your food catered to you, VIP, very important status at the event, and all the other stuff. You're going to have personal presbytery with the ministers. You're also going to be able to get in proximity to ask questions to the speakers that will be there. Again, you will have VIP seating. If you don't want none of that, you just want to attend, they have general admission. And then if you say, well, I'm in between both of the two, and I do want to be able to get proximity, but on a budget, then you can definitely attend at the diamond level, which is just an upgraded version of the general version. But you do get some other incentives like VIP seating. You still get priority seating. I'm going to say VIP is priority seating. You also get replay for both days. Those who do the VIP, you will also have your own photo shoot for your content, because what we build in that place, you're going to go out and sell, and you're going to go out and execute and grow your tribe and whatever else it is that you call to do. So now you're going to actually have the content, and then you're also going to have a sizzle reel, which means you're going to be recorded and put on our website. We do got vendor spots. If you are a business owner and you want to get your brand in front of other people, we do have vendor spots. I believe we have 3 more of those left available for you to sell your products and your services at the event both days. It's going to be at the Embassy Suites in Los Angeles. Very luxury styled hotel. And yeah, we're going to do what God has called us to do as kingdom heirs. So we have that. General seating is $97. Diamond is $197. And then, of course, the VIP for that treatment is $2,500 per person. Only 12 is allowed to be able to stay in that mansion. And I believe I have shared with y'all what that experience looks like. If you didn't see it, it's on my social media. Let me see if I can go and share just some visualization of what you will be actually getting. Oh, Tawana, you gotta hurry up. I'm glad I'm right here to the end, because I'm gonna tell you all about the books. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I went too fast. Hold on. Okay. So this is a part of the VIP experience. This is what you will be looking and living in, overlooking, Los Angeles, California, the hills, very secluded, safe area. You have an opportunity to get yourself together. Okay. So just wanted to show you what you can expect on the VIP experience. If you're a couple, we do have a discount if you come in as a couple. Some people we may even allow to come, as like some girlfriends come together and say, hey, we're business partners, or whatever the case may be. You're able to do that as well. I think this is the one. Okay. Like I said, it is located in Los Angeles, and it will be August 22nd and 23rd. I will have the links to get your ticket, but if you want to lock in, your spot before I have the links and stuff completed, then you're able to do that as well. I want to cover, let me see how many more minutes I got. I really want to push this one, and I'm going to split these 6 minutes that I have left. I really want to push this one right here. Start your own funding company, or go get funding that you need, y'all. If you ain't got time to wait and procrastinate, then don't. You don't have to. I have a 4-day credit sweep. It is a very aggressive credit sweep that will clean your credit and get your credit clean to the point to where they will fund you. Okay? When you go to get funding, they don't look at your score. They look at your credit. And they look at the utilization, how long you've had accounts, how many negative, derogatory accounts, how many times you ran your credit. The sweep cleans all of that up, and it works on all 3 bureaus. Okay. I offered it to y'all for $97. I'm going to show you what they selling this credit suite for. Not this one in particular. I'm talking about the 7-day credit suite. They sold the 7-day credit suite, do it yourself, for $800. I'm not selling it to you for $800 because I want you to literally get this credit suite, get your credit clean, and then go get you $100,000, $200,000, $500,000. Okay? This is the credit suite. This is not my flyer. This is another person's flyer. Okay? This is what they will do, the full suite for you themselves for $1,500, or you can do it yourself guide for $800. Why? Because it really, really, really works. And it allows you to go get this type of money. I'm offering it to you for $97. Not only can you clean your credit, just think about the people that you can help. Now this becomes a business. Who don't need credit repair? Who don't need money? You set yourself up to have an evergreen forever business. Now you can't say, I can't make money. You may not can't make money with what you want to sell, but credit and money sells all the time. Every time, in drought, in recession, in a pandemic, in a lockdown, in happy times, it don't matter. This will always sell. Okay? So I wanted to say that about the credit sweep, because after you sweep your credit, okay, you go and you get approved for funding. Okay? You go get approved for funding. This is the play right here. Okay? You can go take $7,000 from this place right here. Okay? Then you're going to get you $20,000 from that place right there. Now you got $27,000 to work with. Okay? You can go get you $30,000 from over here. Now you got $57,000 to work with. Okay? When you sweep your credit clean, they'll give you the money. Guaranteed, hands down. And it don't even take that long. You got $57,000. You go over here to this one website and you go buy you a business that's already performing well, already generating revenue, been in business for 3 to 4 years, 7 years, 10 years. They now selling the business to you for $50,000, right? You got $57,000, so that'll leave you with $7,000. But the business is already generating $25,000 to $30,000 a month. You buy that for the $50,000 that the banks lent you because you swept your credit and got it clean. And then you already rolling in the dough because it's already producing income. So you get your money right back. But here's the kicker. Now you just acquired or obtained a business who been in business, who got proof, receipts, paperwork, generating income. You take that and then you go get something like this. You say, I need to get a loan on this business. It's generating this much money. I own the business. Okay? I never use my money. I feel like something in here biting me, man. I never use my money. I use their money. I used the $97 to do the sweep. And then I used their money that they gave me because I did the sweep. Okay? And then I took that money, and instead of me thinking I was rich and I can go buy big rims and get on, vacation, travel cruises and stuff, I took the $50,000 and bought me a business that's already generated me income, and then took that business and went and got this type of funding on it. This is how you play the game. So I have two options on this. You can come to a workshop and learn how to become your own bank. I just gave y'all one play, but I have a system that will do the credit repair for you. You can make $10,000 to $50,000 every month with just a white labeled system that will help people do their own credit repair. And you get paid an affiliate for them signing up. All they got to do is pull their credit report. That's the only thing they got to subscribe to. The system to use is free. It fixes their credit. It repairs them. Have your dispute letter sent off to the credit bureaus without you ever having to make a letter. It analyzes your credit report. That's why it makes you subscribe to get your credit report. And then it goes to work for you. It cleans your credit. And then now you are able to get access to people who are the lenders who will give you this type of money. I got a bank rep right now that'll give you $250,000 with no docs, no proof of income, no nothing. As long as you got a 720 score, you can have that in 30 days. You can have that in 45 days. And then have this type of revenue and this type of funding. So I am showing you how to start your own funding company. Okay. I'm showing you how to go and get a big bag starting your own funding company, how to get $10,000 paying clients, how to get 10% on the back end of whatever you get them funded for. I get you $1 million, that's $100,000 payout. You okay? Honey, you okay? Okay. So I have that training that we're going to be starting, $497 for you to learn how to make millions of dollars. And how y'all did today, trust me, I'm not offering y'all no discounts. Because I came here on an assignment, I would have cut this live off earlier when y'all did that crazy stuff. But I'm going to finish the assignment what God sent me to say and to do for the people that he have called me to. $497 for you to learn how to become your own bank. Or we have a done for you service. We will get you approved on the front end. Okay, we will get you approved on the front end through a lender. Okay, and then once we get you approved on the front end, we will get your credit together in the middle. You already got money to work with. I just gave you the play. We'll go get you approved on the front end, $50,000 or less. You can take that and you can go buy you a business, or you can take that and go invest in something, open up something, pay off some personal debt. So now your personal is getting fixed. Okay. Personal credit is getting fixed. We're fixing your credit. But then we go and we get you funding like you just seen on the screen, $220,000. And you pay us 10% on the back end. I get you $220,000. That's $22,000 that comes to me. Okay? It's $22,000 that comes to me. You don't think we didn't got people funded? We have. Okay? Okay? Total available credit, $80,000. Total amount funded, $137,500. Okay? Can we get you funded? Yes, we can. We have multiple ways to get you funded. I always like to show y'all our receipts so you know we did it first. Y'all know my husband is Marcus Worlds. We can get you money. You go type in Tawana Worlds 25K, you will see other receipts of other people who ran this play and got $25,000. Okay? We will get you funded. I don't care if it's $9,000, $10,000, $50,000. It's more than what you would pay us to get you funded. Okay? We will get you funded for sure on the front end. They have this much money for you. You just don't know what to do and how to do it. But we got you. We will get you fully funded. And like I said, we do it first, okay? It's your girl right here. Who name you see right there? Y'all say it out loud. Who name you see right there? Tawana Worlds. How much? 36,000. Okay? And that was before my business was doing what it was doing. We will get you funded, just like we done got everybody else funded. I'm not going to show y'all that person name because they didn't give me permission. Got this one, 15,000. Okay? We will get you funded on the front end. This person didn't have a business at all, just an up and coming, but he's still able to get 5,000. Okay? To go and start something. I don't care how much they give. Just give me something. I can go work with that. Okay? That's for sure. I can go definitely work with that. Where's the other one? Because I got receipts. Tell y'all all the time. Okay? Or this person right here. I ain't going to show y'all too much of that information. But this has already been funded. $50,000, July 7, 2025. For us to get you funded on the front end and the back end, it is $2,000 investment. Okay? $2,000. We will get you funded. We will fix your credit in the middle so we can get you fully funded in the back end. Okay? It is a $2,000 investment to exchange for $50,000, for $500,000, for $1 million. Okay? We can get up to $1 million in funding. It's a way we play the game. We go ahead and get $220,000 from here. Then we get another $300,000 from here. We get $100,000 from here. We go add up this $30,000 and $25,000. It's called credit stacking or funding stacking. Okay, and that's how we get you $1 million. So we have that done for you program for $2,000 investment. My husband has, now I'm going to tell you right now, this is a very lucrative opportunity. Did he send me? Marcus, did you send me those Raycons? Okay, hopefully he can get them to me before I get off here, okay, y'all. But he has a done for you where he will set up the whole entire business for you. If you don't have time to run it or maintain it, he even has an opportunity for him to create you a turnkey, done for you transportation. Let me see if I put it in here. Let me make sure I put it in here. Hold on 1 second. So I can pull this up. Okay, he's sending them to me now. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull this one up on the screen so y'all can see exactly what it is. Okay, this is a turnkey non-CDL transportation done for you business in a box. He will do all your registration and your compliance setup. You never have to get behind the wheel of anything, to be clear. You do not need to have a commercial driver's license. You don't even need to get behind the wheel, okay? At all. We will show you how to do all of that. You get your fleet sourcing, so we will locate your fleet for you, okay? So you are without excuse. We will register you so you can get these government contracts for your transportation business, because that's where that real big bag is at. We will establish your business credit for you and get your trade lines on your business credit so you can go get that big business funding. Operations and management systems, which one that will handle your payroll, make sure you're in compliance. And then we will automate with AI tools, which is optional add-on, to go ahead and automate your whole entire business. We build it for you, you bank it. That's the motto. That's the mission. We build it for you. You bank the bankroll. Okay. My husband has this fully built out. Find your fleet, do your registration, get you plugged into government contracts. Some of y'all may be like, well, government contracts, I don't know about. We're going to set you up. We're going to go ahead and register you, and we're going to set you up. And this is what the government contracts look like for the transportation business. Let me get to them real quick. And let me just share with y'all, if y'all don't think that y'all can go get a big bag from these banks, baby, think again. Okay? Think again. Go get that credit card and then liquidate it. Okay? Take the cash off of it. Liquidate it. Don't let it sit in the digital space. Liquidate it. Period. Okay? Just to show y'all. You don't think we can help you get your credit together, baby? You went from a 560 to an 811 in 1 month. Okay? Everything that we're offering, we done did it. You need stuff to get deleted? Look, this is what the suite does. American Express, buy. Capital One, buy. Capital One, buy. Capital One, buy. These are different Capital One cards, okay? Here's the inquiry, gone. Inquiry's gone. We get the stuff removed so you can go get to the bag, okay? It's another good example. You was down here in the 560s and shot all the way up to a 716 in 1 month. Why? I wonder why. Because the credit suite was at work. But let me go ahead and show you these contracts because I need to get myself out of here. Or you can be like them. Okay, you get approved for $155,000 because there's money out there for you. You do not have to work harder. And as you can see, this is for a vehicle. Get that and get it liquidated. It ain't hard, y'all. You just got to be connected. I shared that in the beginning. You just got to be connected to the right sources. Will they give you money? Yeah, they give you money. Chase will give you $150,000 with no documents, no upfront payments, and no interest for 2 years. Okay? Just got to learn how to play the game so you can actually play the game. Let me show you these contracts. Go through them real quick. And for those who don't think, oh, she can't show us how to make $1 million, why I can't? Take a screenshot. Why I can't? And then I told y'all that it was all online. Literally. And as y'all can see over here, all of the land that we bought using that. Okay. You get to the government contracts. That's where I'm supposed to be going. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Somewhere up in here. Or how we help this client, okay? Get $337,000, okay? Activate by 6/30/2025. These are not outdated receipts. These are very recent receipts. But I'm going to show you the rate cons he just sent. How much money you could be making on a daily on your own outside of the contracts. But how much money you can actually be making with the contracts. Where are you at? Is you way back down here? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I just seen you earlier. And we know where to go get your fleets, beloved, okay? You can go get whatever you want. Sprinter vans. You want to buy medical trucks. Send them to Africa or sell non-emergency. Every movie set, every Super Bowl, whatever, they got to have a non-emergency ambulatory driver, okay? Roadside assistant trucks, we got you, okay? We got dealer license, so we got you. We can get you your fleet. So you don't have to worry about doing any of that. Where are these? I know I didn't put these contracts all the way down here. I might even skip past it, but hold on. I'm going to go down a little bit more. If I don't see it right here, then I know they up. And then I'm going to let y'all go because we've been here for a cool minute. Where are these contracts at? No, it wasn't all the way back this way. I just want y'all to take a picture of this, okay? I just want y'all to get this in y'all mind when I talk about the books. This is this sister prices. And she has 133 comments with 82 shares. This is how much she charged. To create you a basic journal or planner, $995. If you want a premium journal or planner design, $1,795. If you want the BM effect where they come up with the concept and the design, it's $5,000. If you want a children's book, that's $1,795. Adult fiction, y'all take a screenshot. Because those that join me in the books and bestsellers, then here's a price point you can price, or you can getting the figures in your mind, which you can charge. Adult fiction, $5,000. Nonfiction, $5,000. Ebooks and guides. What I just showed you, ChatGPT made $495. Didn't I just say you can come and learn how to do coloring books for $97? She charges $995 for coloring books. And if you need a marketing plan, that's $995 as well. 133 people in the comments say, where do I sign up? I need this. Can you help me? Okay. I screenshot it just so my cousins can see. Straight up. But let me find these government contracts. Because they're somewhere up in here. Is it right here? Yep. Okay. See how much money they're giving in transportation? Texas DOT, $118 million. For work for one day, from 4/6 to 4/6. 1 day worth of work. And you ain't even got to do the work. Just have the business so we can get the contracts. Okay. Here's another one. Y'all know my husband's name is Marcus Worlds. Y'all see that right here at the top. Okay. Marcus Worlds. It's his contracts. They want, this is a $41 million contract for transportation. Many more I can show you. Many more I can show you of these. That's 41. That's 118. That's for tree removal. Which one was this one? This one's for $7 million. Okay. You see his name again at the top. $7 million. Who? Texas Department of Transportation. Okay. For a month's worth of transporting stuff to them to build a highway. And then I'm going to show you outside of that what the benefits of getting a done for you transportation business would look like for yourself. Show y'all how much money y'all sleeping on every day. All right. It's a new rise. Take a load, Thursday, July 17th. Drop this bad boy off in San Diego. You ain't never got to drive it. We got drivers. Pay you $6,000. Pay your driver $1,500. You got $4,500 left. Put the gas in there, okay? You got about $3,900 left for one trip. Don't bring one back coming back. Now you got $7,800 back, okay? It's just one load. When my husband told y'all that y'all can literally start dispatching and make you 6 figures on dispatching, and that he has a workshop showing you how to get on here and just book these loads for drivers. Okay? Dallas, Texas to Henderson, Nevada. You can be there in a day. $1,900. Then you get one coming back. Okay? That's $3,800. Pay your driver a percentage. You still pocket it off of this one load right here. Off of this one load, you still doing $2,400 to $2,500 a week. Off of this one load. My husband is having a, honey, is your workshop Saturday or Sunday? It's this weekend, okay? It's either going to be Saturday or Sunday. $97 to learn how to do this, okay? How to make you 6 figures from dispatching. How to automate the process if you want to. If you still manual old school, you can do that too, okay? Take 2 hours a day to make you anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 a week dispatching loads. So he got a $97 workshop where he's teaching you exactly what to do, because that's all he do. He has trucks on the road, but his money comes from dispatching. But the done for you build out is $2,500 for him to build out this business for you, hand it over to you, show you what to do when he hands it over to you so that you can maintain it, okay? And he has 3 spots available to completely build this thing out for you. Last but never least, and I'm out. I already knew this was going to be this type of live because it was a lot of stuff that I was sent here to offer, okay? You may not want this or want that, but God wants you starting somewhere on something. Last is books, bestsellers, and stages. Why a book? Success leaves clues. The Bible is a book. Okay? It's a book that is still existing 2,000 years after it was written. Christ was a storyteller. He always told stories through parables. Solomon, the richest man that ever lived, there's never been a man richer than him. Elon Musk ain't even got nowhere near Solomon. He told stories. And because he told stories, people was attracted to the wisdom of him being able to articulate how to turn nature, ants, into a story, into a proverb, which is a parable. Okay? This is the fastest way. And not only is it the fastest way to establish your authority, to be respected in your industry, to charge what you want when you want to. If you don't want to move for $25,000 or more, then you don't have to. And they will pay you to hear what you got to say. I help you, and I just showed you how much money you sleeping on, sitting on, wasting and procrastinating. It costs you more to wait than it would to get started. Because you could be charging those prices and making coloring books for people, making journals for people, ghostwriting books for people. In the books, bestseller and stages, I'll show you how to write a book. I just demonstrated a little bit how to write an ebook. But I show you how to write a book in a day or a weekend, 2 days at the most, depending on you. Using using artificial intelligence. After we write it and we got it together and you like it, then we go and we upload it on Amazon KDP, or you self-publish it. Doesn't have to be uploaded on Amazon KDP. That just allows you to go Audible, and it allows them to give you a printed version. Okay? Now you're a bestseller. You have that back behind yourself. I'm going to show you how to turn your book into a podcast. Literally, if you read the book, you don't have to show your face on a podcast. If you just go through your book on the podcast, reading chapter by chapter or section by section, you can start a book club podcast with just your book. Starting that with just your book and get clients. Can you teach me how to tell my story? How can I buy your book? Glad you asked. Here's my link to my Amazon. Okay. And then after we get you your book going and we do the bestseller strategy, it is this bestseller strategy people is paying $15,000 for to get their book to bestseller. That's everything. That's a golden ticket for them. And then we have you create 6-figure coaching programs, your podcast that you're going to create and talk about it. We even have AI podcasts. You don't ever have to show your face. These AI avatars will do your whole entire podcast session. Okay? Show you that as well. And then you get stages. People inviting you to come today. Come to their virtual stage, talk to their people. Come to their in-person stage, talk to their people. Now you're walking on stages in interim rooms you never had to create or build. You're one word away from your wealth. You know you have a story to tell. I'm talking to you. You know you haven't told your story. God told you to write a book a long time ago and you did not. You are poor on purpose because you did not obey. But God is a good God, and he always is a God of second chances. Here's your second chance. And I want to say this real quick. People be tripping out about my boldness and my authority. I know exactly who I am, so I don't be out here playing like I don't know my identity. That's one of the reasons for my boldness. I'm unashamed. I'm unafraid of anybody. If you ever reach out to me and ask me to do you a favor, give you a discount, give you a payment plan, secure a spot for you, hold a spot for you, and you fumble, I will never give you that opportunity. I will give you a real life lesson in procrastination, straight up, and how much it will cost you because you will not have the opportunity over here anyway. And you have to wait for God to go create somebody else to give you that opportunity. The same one that you missed. Okay? I want to show by the leading of the Holy Spirit. This is what God has told me to do. Show 5 of y'all how to become, it's so many words you can put to this. Legacy builders, chain breakers. When you go, people need to know how you did it and why you did it. So that right there is legacy. But your last name is either going to be a padlock and lock generations out, or it's going to be a key and open the doors for others to walk through the path that you have paved. I want to show 5 of y'all how to even turn this into a reality. And it ain't got to be no fighting reality. Whenever I say reality, it could be, healing the wounds of mother and daughter. It could be, supporting our Black men. It can be supporting our single men, our God-fearing men, giving them a place in it. It could be anything. To be honest with you, it could be anything that you can create. If they can create sitcoms and reality shows about boxing and fighting each other, we got shows in us too. Very beneficial ones that will change the game. I'm talking about showing you how to create your own entire show that the On Network or even Netflix will consider picking up. Okay? That is also $1,000 for that mentorship. Originally $5,000, but like I said, because I was sent here to tell you and gave y'all 3 hours and 31 of my minutes to bring this to you. My hands are clean, period. I did and I said what God sent me here to do and say. The rest is up to you. Is there any questions for me before I go? These are the ways that God is going to use us to take back territory in the tech space, in the media space, land banking. I didn't even get to that. Lord, forgive me. I do have the land banking mentorship. I have the Let's Do Kingdom mentorship. Let's Do Kingdom is 12 months of everything God is telling us to do and build at this present time. Everything. Trust. We're now getting ready to go on opening up homes, group homes, transitional homes, halfway homes, using somebody else's rented property. Okay. And getting paid $750 per head from the government. Real talk. On top of services. How to protect your wealth, how to become the bank, how to get into a real bank account. Not what we consider a real bank account is not what we think it is. A private reserve account, an IRA account, okay? Accounts where your money grows. We're going to give you all of that inside of Let's Do Kingdom. That is God's baby over there. We teach you everything that you need to know to start and grow a business, a community, a ministry, a mission, everything. Okay. I give y'all access to the trade line plug in case you need to boost your credit score up real quick, real fast, buy you a house in 2 weeks, whatever the case may be. I give you the connections. Now, I don't give you the trade lines, but I give you the connections. This is where I don't withhold anything because this is kingdom. This is kingdom, and everything that God has asked me to teach his people in here, teaching y'all. It is $1,000 for a 12-month mentorship with me and several other kingdom builders that are on fire to build, and they are building. With Ask to 985 being one of them inside of Let's Do Kingdom. Also, are you in Let's Do Kingdom? You are in Let's Do Kingdom, yes, sister. I didn't want to misspeak because I know you in another program as well. We have that. We do have, if you want to learn how to, if you want to learn how to buy property, start a business, whether that's an Airbnb business, whether that's a cafe, whatever it is, in another country, Dominican Republic, Africa, Puerto Rico, several different Bali, several different high travel, places where you can start an Airbnb business and make a lot of money internationally that you don't have to pay taxes or many taxes on. I have a whole entire mentorship. What visas you will need, okay, to build this. You get access to the lenders that are over there. You get access to investors who want to invest in what you're doing, what you're building. You get everything you need to know how to not only start a business across the seas, but an Airbnb business across the seas or a cafe, but how to create digital products for foreign people who love to know what America knows, but they can't get here. They've taken risks. They can't get their paperwork to get here legally. This is where you put in Ecclesiastes 11:1 into full play. Cast thy bread across the waters. If the currency over in America collapsed tomorrow, you will have something invested in international soil, so you'll still be good. This is what we should be doing, okay? That mentorship to learn how to build a fully automated international business is $497. We'll go up to $997 like the other ones, okay? Lastly, I did not cover land banking. Land banking is where I'm showing you all aspects of real estate. How to buy land low from auction, land banking, how to buy homes for $500 to $1,000 from share sales list, how to go buy a whole entire city, police station, hospital, gas station, how you can go buy a whole entire city, and who will give you the money to go and do so that you never have to use your own money, okay? How to make money off of leveraging, taking pictures for real estate individuals. You can stage empty homes. There's so many different things you can do. On this land, you can put billboards up there. It's a very lucrative business to have. But not only will you learn all of the ways to leverage and scale land, you will also learn how to invest in vending machines, invest in ATM machines, okay? Sell digital products, establish affiliate links. These are all different ways to make money. Nobody had questions. I didn't see anybody. I love y'all. Information is on the screen. It's also in the description of this video. My time is up. Instagram fam, if you guys are interested, hit the DM and I will send you the information. Right, y'all, I'm out. I did my part, Father. I spake what you said spake. The hearts that you have spoken to, you are now stirring them, causing them to become obedient. There is no need to fear anything that you're involved in, Father. So we bind and take authority over the spirit of fear, the spirit of lack, spirit of insufficiency, spirit that comes up against your people to stop them from doing what you have commanded us to do. You said as long as the earth remains, there will always be seed, time, and harvest. That is investing and harvesting in our modern terminology. Help your people, Father. But I have done as you have said, and my hands are clean, and I want heaven to take record of it. I thank you that those that are assigned to me, and I am assigned to them, they will not have any rest until they release what rightfully belongs to me. They will not have any rest until they come and get themselves in position. Father, I thank you. I give you glory. I give you honor. And I give you all the praise. Okay? I'm still waiting to help our sister. Hit me up, sister. Ask tonight. You got somebody in the chat saying that they are waiting to help you, beloved. Okay? So make sure you get with her. I love y'all. Everything I do is come from a place of love. I even like the ones and love the ones. I ain't gonna say like. I love the ones that watch me from afar. Okay? One day you're going to remember. One day soon you're going to FAFO. Fool around and find out. I'm going to warn y'all, those transportation opportunities go by really fast. If you know that God has called you to that, I didn't even go over half of the other stuff because really it doesn't matter. The things that God wants us a part of, I went over. If you want me to build out your business for you, I will open up 5 spots for that. I will build out your business for you, a digital business. If you want to get into government contracts, I will build out your business for you. I will grow your community for you. I will use it as a faceless page where you can actually get people to come in and buy what I build out for you. Okay. I will allow, I'm not even going to say 5, that's a little bit too much. I will allow 3, no more than 4, for me to build you out an AI influencer avatar faceless page. Okay. That's what I'll do. And I will charge $9.97 to build it out. It will be delivered to you within 30 days. And you will be ready to start making sales in your community with your newfound digital products where you don't have to do it yourself. It could already be done for you. All right. God bless. I don't know what help I even need, quite honestly. Just thought I'll be able to forget through the lessons and read rewards faster than I've been able to. Oh, forge through the lessons and read rewards faster than I've been able to. Sister, ask tonight. What is the date of the Kingdom Mastermind? I know you tell me, but I think I have a conflict. Are you talking about the in-person? August 22nd, 23rd. What you signed up for, you will be able to forge. Sister, I literally gave you and the other students that done for you, 13 done for you digital products, sell them. Sell them. Okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. And until the next time, I've learned a lot from you guys, especially on today. So thank you. Nothing was wasted or in vain. Thank you for teaching me as I have been allowed to teach you. Till the next time, peace.